I sometimes do that greenly. It depends on honestly on what the skill is. 27 HP, are you kidding me? Lame. I'm using my force. You're my number one guy. I would do Demonic Thrones if I could afford it, but nobody can, so yeah. Dave isn't a problem, and we're talking about movies. I don't have to deal with Dave. There's nothing to deal with. Oh yeah, that's my favorite scene too. There's a lot of Tumblr pictures from that. Does my beard itch often? Yeah, pretty often. Honestly, you could start out at 10 mil a day if you had infinite money. You know? You can do prayer 1 to 99 in a day, then you can do cooking the next day, all while doing warband supplies every day, you know? So, I would probably say not... I already knew the layout of Elf City because of the way they described Tower of Voices. So, I already knew that, but I like how they visualized it. I think that gives a lot of people a better understanding of how the voice of Saren works. And, on the whole thing about average XP per day for a new player, if you didn't have infinite money, probably like, I could probably manage about 1 mil XP a day on a new character. Well, I could do, well no, that's not true. I could get more than that because I would do warbands, you know? So. But yeah, so I'm glad that people understand how crazy good the voice of Saren is going to be now. Like, ridiculously good. No, there's no real link for the PC rework. Let me see if I can find you its initial announcement. They deleted the post on future updates, so... Devin, you can see what the voice of Saren is in the most recent BTS video. It is yes, it is only active in the Elf City. And honestly, it is the... I'm not going to say it's overpowered, because it's a great reward for having access to Elf City. But it's overpowered. It is so freaking good! Okay, so it gives 20% bonus XP to one skill, okay? And it switches every hour. When the second batch comes out, or to one clan, which is 2 skills. When the second batch comes out, it gives 2 sections of the wheel, you know, bonus, which is 4 skills every hour. It gives 20% bonus XP. And that's crazy. No, I don't really want to make a mini seance. I just want to finish my 5.2 bill XP and then work on trimmed completion, true trim content. I have no desire to make an alt, really. Forsberg gained 8 mil fishing XP in a day doing exactly what I'm doing, just for 30 hours. I mean, he didn't do woodcut, obviously, so he skipped those resources, which makes it a hell of a lot faster. I think Within the Light is the final quest requirement. Honestly, C2ing isn't that bad. It's pretty AFK. I don't know what all... I think it's level 75 and 10 skills. 4s. I would put my money on 4s brutal entry. If you never get fishing spots, then you just haven't done enough floors, my friend. Yeah, I supported the skill cape rework, because honestly, some of the icons are pretty lame. Especially, dude, the emote for Slayer. Slayer should have the most beastly emote. It's the best skill in the world, so I hope they'll do a good job. Is it just to support the changing the looks of the skill capes, or will it change emotes? Does anybody know? Honestly, I haven't changed the color of my comp cape in almost like a year and a half, so I can't say I agree with you on that one. Ooh, G-Darth. It doesn't make sense. It should make sense already. What don't you understand? What do you mean? When she was looking at herself?
Yeah.
She's just looking at herself. Yeah, well, I guess it will make more sense at the end. You can cut 5,000 V-stones per hour. 70 to 99 Slayer playing 9 hours a day hyper efficiently should only take like 2 weeks, roughly. But that's if you're 99 all combats. And BA did get fixed, yes. Meh, they should fix some of the emotes, to be honest. You look ridiculous. What game is RL? You need to have done the task set for Daemonheim, otherwise you can bind Cosmics and not use ranged. You'd have to use melee. Yeah, so 2 weeks. 2 weeks was my estimate. Beautiful stone. And in my hand I held it. 17 minutes till you party, and grats, Darth. Excellent work. Unfortunately, C2ing doesn't give thingies. I wish it did. And in my reflection, I knew I was all alone. Yeah. Yeah. Then I saw this girl with the most beautiful hair. Because Gatherer Ring doesn't give any extra XP. But Desperado does more damage. I am gonna shave beard. I just forgot to do it today. I had to go mow lawns and stuff. Gorgeous footsteps in the sand, as if she didn't care. Well, she was the prettiest girl I ever saw. I'd have to check my bank, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Congrats, Mazarol. They didn't say a word, they just looked at me with that wise old look of the yeah, wise old look of the Just unlucky, man. You average one every 3 minutes. It takes about 12 seconds to hop, so that's every 15 worlds or so you average one, if you just go down the list or up the list.
To my favorite merry-go-round, to the place where magic horses fly, and you seldom see a frown.
This is 320k total XP an hour if you're doing it at the exact speed I'm doing it at. There's people who are faster than me, and there's plenty of people who are slower than me. I find a geyser on average every 3 minutes. Find and do a geyser every 3 minutes. No, I don't have 2 empty. I have 3 full. I just turned 2 of them off because I like to see this.
If you chance to meet upon either, well, you know where they
Play some block party? Sure.
but don't pick them up or try to find me. They're much happier to be on their own.
No, because the second part of Voice of Saren is coming out before Inventor is... long before Inventor is even coming out.
And the one I told, they won't say a word, they just look at you with that wise old look of the old.
You don't really need too high magic, but the higher your magic, the better. And I just don't like playing in high detail. It's a lot harder to see individual squares on the ground, at least for me. Yes, Forsberg is C2ing fishing. He's a beast. Also, keep in mind, skill champas work on geyser mining. So if you want a geyser mine, use skill champas. Oh, I was gonna play Block Party, right? Alright, let's do this. Start with the one everybody's heard. The outfit is called Shadow Hunter, and yeah, it's discontinued. I doubt they'll release it again, unfortunately. Or fortunately, because at least it's semi-unique. Play 07, that's the best money making. That means you just never played Guitar Hero. They're not called Geyser Titans, they're just called Lava Geysers. And you can I've gotten 6 back-to-backs before. Yeah, Rob Dyrdek is 40. Crazy, right? Just signed a multi-year deal with MTV, too. I sold 17k cosmics last night, so yeah. So guys, 10 minutes until you party. Everybody asks me that. I don't know how you can't zoom in that fast. See? Does it not do that for you guys? Depends what camera you're on. And I can do it way faster if I'm faster at clicking on the thingy. Best money making on 07 is whatever you can do for the longest, honestly. Slayer and RC, merching is technically the best, but it's the hardest. Rune crafting is the best consistent skilling money, followed by Slayer. And I can zoom in really, really slow. Best money making on RS3 is merching, followed by PVM. You just go and attack a skeleton, reflex Lycan. Honestly, C2 fishing is a godsend. I can't imagine doing this at Rocktail. Oh, it'd be awful. Like, all the way to 200 mil. I have an interview on Wednesday, so I might as well shave my beard. I've been thinking about doing it anyway. Ooh, grats, Azor. Well, but then again, with my mouse, it just keeps spinning. I don't know if you can see that it's spinning, but it's still spinning. Still spinning. Still spinning, but I'm losing XP, so it takes like 30 seconds maybe for it to stop spinning. Blink's latest album I thought was really good. Dogs Eating Dogs, the EP. I thought it was very good. I thought on average the songs are better than Neighborhood. That just sounds insane, Lovin'. Like, actually insane. Why did he do that to himself? Does he hate himself? Rocktail is like 52k an hour. Fly fishing is probably like close to 70, yeah. Good item to form merch, battle stabs, anything that's broads, anything people look for in high quantities. Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Whoa! If he had to AFK, does that mean he already has 200 mil RC, already has 200 mil, you know, most other quasi AFK skills? Even Div is AFK. More efficient than fishing Rocktail. That's pretty beast then. I mean, he should still do RC, but yeah. Not really. It's still better to just do something else and do the third option for Div. I don't know. I Sell Spins is a fanboy. Nobody does. Best AFK money-making method in RS3? There really aren't any besides flipping, as in putting offers in the GE and then going and doing something else. Not enough. Brawlers all last for a different amount of uses. I applied for your clan on a skiller with 120 div. I feel as if he's a good application. Any pointers? I understand I don't need full racks. Basically just outline that you're a skiller, what your goals are, and any efficient method skillers can do. I really don't know. But you should be fine. Double cosmics per hour on 07, they recently dropped a little bit, so I'd say it's around 700k per hour. Like, if you're paying attention. Best way to use melee brawlers is just equip them while you're slaying, really. You don't want to go out of your way to use them anymore. Because it's only 375k bonus. So they use up a charge for every 1k bonus, so... honestly, it's not really an issue where you use them. If the application was already declined, then you just want to post more gains. Likely they looked at your week on Rune Tracker or something, and they felt that you weren't, you know, close enough to EE material, so... honestly, if you just do that, you'll probably be accepted if you have good gains. Also, why did that fragmentation shot not work? Odd. Yeah, you party in 2 minutes. 2 minutes till you party. Mining brawlers, Divine Addy Rocks, probably? I'm ignoring you, Lil DG, because you've said the same thing 1,000 times. I'm not gonna ban Dave. So if you say anything about it, I'm just gonna ignore it. I do Hasi Lili from the 2 random pictures I've got of them. Apparently 138 Combat Academy has views, so I'm gonna go do that instead of 48, I guess. I'll see how good it is. I hope it is good enough. I'm not gonna demod him either. It's pointless. Oh, it's right at the bank. Sick. Don't even have to waste porters. This is already slower than 48. I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, we're good. I might go back to 48 just because there's a delay in between people placing. So. That was the nerf that happened to C2 because Jagex felt that it was too fast XP, so they made at least one spot in every room halved XP. And by at least, I mean one. Always one. Explain what I'm doing right now. I'm cutting Divine U trees. Not only am I getting 600k woodcutting XP per hour, but I'm also, making money. Each of these is 500 GP, so every inventory is 14k. I do care, however, it's not an issue, so I'd appreciate if you didn't bring it up. Until he does something wrong, that makes me question his mod chip. Yeah, this is a good one. Is this the remix? Let's see how this remix sounds. No, Divine Simulacrums have a much lower limit, meaning you get only 13k XP, so... And I do not know X Fapping Frog. Probably a waste of time to do it, though. Just don't type in all caps and you'll be fine. I do not place my own tree just because I've heard that it's glitched and you don't gain you don't get an XP for 100% of the logs other people get, you know? I used to do some Simulacrums when the early bird bonus doubled them, yes. What? Okay, so after I cap on Divine Use, I'm gonna have to go, because it's dinner time. So, it's gonna be the end of the stream, but I get to cap twice. So. Really? I feel like they could have made it twice as long. How long is it?
Well, it's not
an hour and 48
minutes. It
minutes.
feels long because it's like long things that just sound and one-shot things.
Yeah, it's awesome. Is the duration on the Divine Use based on total level? No, the duration is always exactly the same. LolDG, I don't think I've ever seen you not type in all caps. Rocktail, Divine Use are easily the best. Easily. Because there's a 50k XP cap compared to 30k for fishing, 13k for divination. Yes, I understand you have a problem with it, but I don't. So... Come on, more use, more use. Two people placed. You can message me in game, Dave. I'm going to not be streaming more tonight. Divine Mithril? No, I don't think Divine Mithril. None of the mining's worthwhile because they all cap at an increased rate. I care about viewers, and Dave is not doing anything wrong. So.